Hello everybody, video here again for you today. What's my new name? It is Coach Steve Money, and you can schedule a free financial coaching consultation assessment by emailing coachstevemoney@gmail.com. You can also get me on the Instagram, add me on the Grom at Coach Steve Money, no spaces in there, just Coach Steve Money. And today's video is going to be about a not quite perfect roster, but one that does have all 7 rounds of rookies in it from the recent NFL draft. So, and this is on the PC on Origin/EA Play, as it's known now, and I believe they are different community files on the Xbox and PlayStation and PC. I think they're all different, but if not, you can certainly check for these. And if this particular one isn't available, perhaps somebody will have done the same job on those platforms. It does take a while sometime to load the files, the list of files rather. There it is. So we gotta wait for that one to load now. And then tab over to roster and sort by date. And there we are, 5/11, which is today's date, and it's this top one, Madden 2022 TC, and the description of it is by SirScante. Thank you, SirScante, or Scant. I don't know how else it would be pronounced. And the description says, free agents updated through 5/11, all rookies rounds 1 through 7. And I've already downloaded it, so I won't download it again. But then you need to load that. So I'm loading that roster and backing out. Going back to where I'm on the gear on the left side there. And go down to manage rosters. And manage players, and this is what I was looking. He does not have all the free agent moves because this guy has been traded back to the Redskins. To the Washington football team. He was with them for a while, and then he got traded to Dolphins, and then now he's traded back. And the thing I noticed is that you can't release him because there's not enough players at his position. So what I normally do is I go to the free agent list and put the lowest ranked free agent in there. But I don't have to because these guys, the Dolphins, have other offensive linemen, and so I can just change the low ranking to that position. So now you can see there's 3 there, and you have to have 4 guards altogether. So if I take him off, that way it still wouldn't let me do it. So I need 1 more. Let's change this guy to a right guard. Go back to him, and now I can release him. Mr. Flowers, continue without saving. You can save it after every time if you want. If you want to be extremely careful. But then assign free agents, and my team is selected, the football team. And I hear that they're thinking about keeping that name, and a lot of fans are fine with keeping that name and instead of changing it to a new mascot. But then we go to, he is a left guard, and we find him there, Eric Flowers, and we sign him to the Washington football team. How about that? Okay. The main thing about this roster, though, is that it has all the rookies in it, I'm assuming. I haven't checked each and every one, but I believe for the football team, I was looking for R again. It's not R anymore, Steve. Okay. So I got it. So that's that. The number one, the first round draft pick is that guy, Jamin Davis. Jamin, maybe? I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but welcome to the team. And supposedly, he's supposed to be really good. I hadn't heard of him until the draft. Sorry for the cough. Very unprofesh. And let's see. I'll just go through all of them to check. But I think all of them are in here. I know we got a tight end second. In the third or fourth round, something like that. John Bates is in there. I wouldn't expect all the numbers to be right, but you can check the individual football teams' websites for that information to see if they've been handed numbers yet. Another problem here is that Alex Smith is retired. Unfortunately, he was released first, though. But he did retire, so instead of just releasing him, I will change him to punter, and that will lower his rating. He won't be picked up as a punter because, as you can see, it's 32 is the overall rating. So now I'll release him. Alrighty, and so that's what it looks like right there. There is another signed running back. That's a free agent move that's not on here. And again, not trying to disrespect SirScante, because it's a lot of work creating all the players from 7 rounds of draft. But this gentleman, Diami, I think, is in the roster here. And I don't know why he put 2 on there. I'll have to check to see if that's his actual number. But a brand new rule this year, they have relaxed number rules. So, like previously, wide receivers would have to be in the teens or the 80s. And apparently, they're changing some of the rulings on that. I don't know if it's wide open that you can have any number you want. But I think it's a cornerback, and I forget what team, but he's going to wear number 8 in tribute to Kobe Bryant. So let's see. So Diami is in there. I talked about John Bates already. Sam Cosmi was the Washington football team's 2nd round pick, and so he's in there, 71, not bad, because needed a tackle there. Because the Jerron Christian hasn't quite come along so well as they had hoped, I think, yet. So, let's see, the rest of these are correct. I don't know if he was after signing. I don't think he was. I don't know. Maybe he was a later draft pick. I haven't memorized all of them yet. This gentleman was definitely a pick out of Penn State. So welcome to the team, sir. I think the Devereaux Lawrence? No. Okay. I thought they picked up another rusher. I guess not. Let's see. Okay, Thomas Davis Sr. is another person that has retired. So I'll do the same thing with him. He is now a punter. Save. And go to punter. Did I change the punter? Oh, change it. Free safety. I mean, strong safety. Look at that. Be a good strong safety. So punter, there he is. And so release. So he will not be picked up. So it will be more true to life. Let's see, where were we? We were on the linebackers. Jackson is a free agent this year. Dale Roberts is a free agent this year. This gentleman was drafted from Minnesota. He's a Golden Gopher, and now he's a Washington football teamer. And so he's in there. And Derek Forrest, another draftee. And yeah, I think that's it. So let's check some of the quarterbacks. Obviously that one, Trevor Lawrence. He's at 80 in this roster. All right. Let's see here. The Bears got Justin Fields, a 74. What are the other? Let's see. 49ers took Trey Lance, 73. Did Denver get one? Must not have. The Bengals, I think a lot of people were hoping they would pick that left tackle up, Penei Sewell, but instead they took Jamar Chase, that played with Joe Burrow at LSU. So he's in there. As I said, I haven't checked the whole thing, but I think since the Washington football team had all 7 rounds of their draft picks, probably everyone else did as well. Let's see if sure, let's check on the team in Dallas. Wait, I can go by age there. CeeDee Lamb, is that young? Alright. So, oh, that's just for wide. Oh, there we go. And do age. There we go. Okay. Rookie. Micah Parsons from Penn State. Another Big Ten player. There's CeeDee Lamb mixed in there with all these rookies. And they got a left tackle. They're going to need it with the Washington football team's great defensive line. Go fullback. And let's see, we can check one other thing. They signed Jeremy Sprinkle, that used to be with the Washington football team. They got that, so that one is right. So it's not exactly accurate that all the free agents have been updated through today, but perhaps, like I said, it's a lot of work that SirScante did. So look for his roster. And it's just fun to play with the new people already, even though the new game won't come out until August sometime. So I'm looking forward to see what Fitzpatrick will do as the quarterback here. It's not that high of a rating. He's hot and cold sometimes, but he's a good stopgap while they build the rest of the team and get other pieces. and then they'll maybe get a quarterback next year. They said they would have taken Justin Fields if he had slipped to 19